Hey guys, got the new Boaphile 5-drawer Rhinoraxx Poly Rack set up and going now, so I figured I'd do a quick video with some features of the rack, so I know people have been interested in it, and then I'll also do a quick update of the collection that's being housed in there right now and get a look at all the kids. So first things first, this is a 5-drawer poly rack from Boaphile. Some of the things I really like about it is it uses a pretty unique drawer compared to some of the other racks. It uses this polyethylene or polycarbonate clear drawer that is very hard and very easy to clean, and it's a good size. It's 36 quarts, which is a nice size for even for an adult male ball python. Some of the girls may eventually outgrow it, but for now, with the size everybody is, this is going to be fantastic. What we do is let's take some closer looks at the rack here. First things first, let's take a look at these drawers. So as you can see, they're clear. So it's kind of hard to see with the reflection, but look how easily you can see into the drawer through the little window area here. And it's kind of rough on the outsides right here, but then here is perfectly clear, and it has that on both ends and on each side. Nice, small gap for ventilation. Everything slides out smooth. As you can see here, and we'll get a closer look at him in a minute, that's my blue-eyed Lucy boy there. But I have a pretty simple setup in each one. So I've got just a little crock dish I got for a couple dollars from Walmart. I use craft paper from cageliners.net to line the inside, and then I use Reptile Basics hides. Right now everyone has 2 medium hides in. Once they get big enough that they outgrow those, I'll probably give them each 1 large hide, or at that point they may not really need a hide at all in here. I've also got a piece of cork bark inside because, just in case I need a little help shedding against it. That's the basic setup for all the drawers. Okay, looking at the construction here, you can see right here is where the pin goes in place if you're going to stack more than one of the racks on top of each other. They come with little metal pins, and you can stack them in the index in there so that one doesn't slide off of the other one and holds it in place nicely. One of the cool features about the Boaphiles compared to some of the others is that you see on the side there are no screw holes. And I'm pretty sure Jeff is pretty proud of this setup, and it just looks really nice. We'll see when we look at the back kind of how it's all secured together, but it just does look nice that there are no screw holes on the side. Very professional, clean look. This is what I'm using for a thermostat. This is Vivarium Electronics VE200. Works fantastic. Looks good, works great. Can't really complain about it. And then I'm using the Pro Exotics PE2 as my temperature gun. And that thing has always done really well. So I've got a flashlight here so we can take a look at the back and some of how this is built. So you can see here how this is put together. So got more of a kind of a dovetail joint thing going on, and then the back panel itself is screwed into place. Alright. Coming down, so the power cord for the flex watt runs out of the bottom corner here, and I also have the probe from the V200 running in there, and then that's taped down with packing tape directly to the flex watt. Works fantastic. Okay, another feature we can see here is that, you can get the camera around here, is that each drawer is indexed into the back panel, or each shelf for each drawer, and then screwed into place, as you can see right here. And that's the case all the way down. Just makes it really solid, the way that index is in place. Probably makes it a bit of a pain to put on this back panel in the shop, but once it's in place, it's solid as a rock. Jeff ships his racks complete with all the drawers and everything installed, ready to go. So, which is, really nice. Especially since the one issue is that these drawers are a bit difficult to find. They're considered a Rubbermaid industrial drawer. They're actually for restaurants to use for food. And they can be a bit hard to find. There's no shops I know of here in San Diego that actually carry them in the store. You would have to order them. And they're expensive. They're about $25 to $28 a piece compared to your standard tub, which probably goes for about 10 bucks. Alright, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the collection. See how the kids are looking. Alright, first up is Mr. Alpha. He is a Lesser Platinum by Mojave, Blue-Eyed Leucistic. He's my only male right now, but he's a gorgeous one. Look at this guy. He's being a little squirrely, but there we go. Good looking young man there. Got him from Mark Petros. Fantastic breeder out of the Chicago area. And you just gotta love this guy. Nothing like a nice all-white snake. Alright. So I can get back to it here. Right up next. Right up next is Miss November. She's my vanilla pewter female, which is a vanilla, cinnamon, and pastel. So she's my only 3-gene animal that I have. There she is. She's in blue right now, so we'll see how much she feels like being out and about. But let's do this really quick. So you can look at her. She's stunning, even in blue. Her colors are just fantastic. It's really hard to catch on camera the way the vanilla brings out the cream, so you can see how it whites out the head compared to a regular pewter. It almost gives her, she almost looks like a sterling with some darker side markings. So kind of a best of both worlds. Plus that vanilla gene is just really powerful for making some nice stuff later on. I'm going to look at getting a boy with some fire to possibly breed with her on down the line. But we'll let her go back now, so she's probably a little bit freaked out and she can't see. There you go, girl. Alright, up next is my only recessive gene snake that I've got. Where's she hiding out? Alright, here we go. Alright, this is Miss Echo. And she's just probably a medium contrast albino. She looks to also be in shed right now. But it's kind of hard to tell with these guys, but she is looking a little bit on the dull side. Just a very nice girl. All of my girls just eat like it's going out of style. The boy's starting to catch up to them, but I'll tell you what, and you'll see these next two girls, they are just piggy. They will eat absolutely anything put in their face, which is just awesome. Everybody's eating frozen thawed now. Finally got the conversion, and everybody's eating rats. So once I catch the 2 smaller ones up on weight, they'll all be on the same size rats, and all eating frozen thawed. Alright. Alright, up next is my jigsaw female. This is Whiskey. It's really hard to catch on camera the difference in these jigsaws and how gold the stripe down the back is compared to the just flat brown and white on the sides. And she is just a fantastic eater. I got her from Howard Long at the Pomona Reptile Show. Oh, and I forgot to say that I got the vanilla pewter from Mike Bell, and I actually got the albino from LLL Reptile down the street. Thought she was a pretty girl, so I took her home. But this gal here loves the rats. She loves them. She's always hungry. Alright, and our last one here is a girl that I got from Rick Schlosser. And she actually just shed recently, so she's looking nice and bright. There we go. I did a video on her as well when I unboxed her, so the folks who have seen my unboxing videos have seen her, but she's put on some size since then. This is Miss Sierra. She is a pastel phantom. And I cannot wait for the chance for her to make me some purple passions and some deep purple passions or phantom potions, whatever they're being called this week. But she is a beautiful girl in her own right. You'll love that pattern. Look at that blushing. It's really especially come out since she shed this time. And with this phantom gene in her. She's just going to get better and better. This is one of those where the mix of the two has just really turned it on. Her yellows are really bright. She has beautiful blushing, and the areas that are dark are nice and black. But she's still got the pastel green eyes. She's still got the pastel blushed out head. And let's see, she's got a nice clear belly. It's a good looking girl all around. And another one that you can tell by her size, likes to eat. All of these guys are late 2011. So just depending on how much they've eaten as to how big they've gotten. And she's pushing 300 grams now. Well, alright guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the rack or about the snakes or anything, just let me know on the Facebook page and I'll do my best to answer them. Bye.